Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad to hear on this Friday morning our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at 767-5500 on Highway 77 and Baldwin Road right there on the Lynn Haven city limit border. Make sure you give them a call on all your educational and vocational training needs that you do have. Weather today, we got some rain coming in, but not a lot, 20 to 30% chance. And around noon, the noontime and the inland areas too, it's really, we know we have the front coming, but not sure about what kind of rain coming in. So it's not going to be a lot of rain, just be some scattered showers in 20 to 30% of our area. And it's going to remain cloudy the rest of the afternoon. That front supposedly will be coming in around midnight in this area right here. So we're going to wake up in the morning a lot cooler weather. Right now it's 62 degrees here in Panama City, 63 in Mariana, and 65 down in Apalachicola. It should get around 79 or 80 before the cold front comes in today. But tonight the low will be 53, and Sunday morning's low will be around 44. So it's going to be dropping off pretty good. Water temperature remains at 77 degrees. Our boating forecast, it looks like our winds will be coming out of northeast at 5 to 15, which makes sense as the front comes through. But it's still going to be a nice day to be on the water. Seas only 1 to 3. River readings, take a look at our river readings over here. Not much change, folks. Apalachicola is reading a 0.3, and it's been that way most of the summer. And the Choctawhatchee Carabel is reading a 0.2. And it is definitely flatlined there. Okay, now we'll take a look at our Carl Vernon Marine Specialties tide chart. And as I was saying all week long, we're in some really strong tides. Looks really good for if you like fishing, incoming tide in afternoons. This is your weekend to do it. Take a look at our low tide. Today is the 28th. Our low tide was this morning at 8:13, and then the rest of the day it'll be coming in strongly, all the way to 10:22 tonight, and then tomorrow you have a little low tide around 9 o'clock and coming in about 11 o'clock. So you really have some good tides today and tomorrow to fish on the and take advantage of it too, because with the front coming through today, it's going to be a good afternoon. If you have a chance, I've got a birthday party this afternoon I wouldn't miss for the world. My grandson, and happy birthday Mason Woodrick. My grandson turns 7 today. We're going to have a big old birthday bash. So I'm going to give up my fishing to be with y'all, and we're going to have a great time. So happy birthday, Mason. Love you. And here's Sea Quarters Marina. Take a look at it. Sea Quarters Marina. Every Friday, we'd like to mention Sea Quarters, one of our big sponsors. And I've got a good report coming in later on, the fishing report from Sea Quarters. So down there, give Miller a call at Pearl of the Panhandle, Carabel, Florida. Okay, let's take our first break, and we'll be right back.
Panama City living is simply better without glasses. The Eye Center of North Florida offers the most advanced cataract surgery using lifestyle lens implants, which allow you to see all distances glasses-free. Our surgeons perform this quick and painless procedure at our accredited surgery center. When it comes to your vision, trust your local experts in surgical eye care. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is Panama City's exclusive full-line dealership, built on a 45-year foundation of trust and total customer satisfaction in all departments, including our huge pre-owned department, where we'll pay top dollar for your current automobile as a trade-in, or we'll place your vehicle on our lot and help you sell it. At Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. 4 decades, 3 generations, 1 tradition.
Hi, I'm Paul Flagg with Professional Fiberglass and Marine Service. We offer all types of boat repair, fiberglass work, bottom painting, detailing, buffing. If your gel coat's looking dull, we can get that boat looking good for you again. We also offer a pickup and delivery service, and we have trailers that you can use if we are going to work on your boat, and we can come and get your boat for you. We can be reached at 850-960-9054, or you can reach us on the web at profiberglassmarine.com.
Welcome back. Word yesterday around school that they'd seen a bear. So we started checking around and talked to some reliable students. You know which ones to talk to. And yesterday around Mosley, the Hammock subdivision right next door, they did see a bear, very, very large bear. It looked like a male bear from talking to different people. So a bear was seen. It was not in danger to anyone, but now we did hear, and this is unofficial now, that a bear did attack a dog up in a country club yesterday. So all this is unofficial as far as the FWC saying anything. This is just a word of mouth and witnesses. I do believe these students are very reliable. They did see a bear Tuesday afternoon, late Tuesday afternoon, several people up in the Hammock subdivision right next to Mosley. So be careful. You know, I had Ken Paramore on the show Wednesday, and he was talking about how these bears right now are going out foraging and getting a lot of food to eat, getting ready for the winter. So they're moving around, and you know, keep an eye on your dogs if you let them outside and all, especially in these in areas around Carabel here, up on Highway 20. And, you know, they're all over the place now, and they're not going to be a danger unless they're you know, forced in the corner or something. So be aware of that. Also, coming up this weekend now, at the Wilson Biophilia Center, if you want to see some birds of prey, it'll be from 11 to 2. Lisa Miller and her birds of prey. Phoenix, the red-shouldered hawk. Lisa will be having it up there between 11 and 2 tomorrow up on Highway 20. We've talked about the area before. Really nice place, and they're good about putting all kind of nature exhibits on. And I've been asked, talking about bears and all, I've been asked to show this picture again. It's a dark picture, but this is the panther picture I showed earlier in the week and all, and people have asked me about it several times. Taken from a game trail camera, and up to the right there, that they think, you know, that may have been a panther in that area. And again, that was from a trail camera. If you have anything like that and can confirm it, you know, send it to us, and also send it to FWC. Let them check it out. One more picture, and y'all are so good about sending pictures and share with our viewers and all. We appreciate it. This is a pelican up around Deer Point Lake, around the dam area. Walter Woodward, my son-in-law, took this picture. And see, the left wing of this pelican has fishing line, and you can't see the fishing line, but you can see it pretty close. It's all wrapped around the left wing, and the pelican could not fly, and he couldn't capture it. And he did call the FWC, and they were aware of it. So we're, you know, with your fishing line, be sure when you discard it that you discard it in your boat and keep it with you and take it home. Try to, you know, recycle if you can. All our boat ramps now, almost all our boat ramps have these PVC pipes and are mowed out the way. We take the line out and recycle that. So just something to be aware of and all. Okay? Talking about all kinds of things to do this weekend, and a lot of people are camping this time of year. I want to encourage you to take advantage of going out to one of our state parks or some area around a river somewhere. This would be a great weekend. I know it's going to rain a little bit tonight or turn cool. It's going to actually rain today, turn cool. Perfect weekend for camping. So if you're looking for something to do that's exciting and with your family and all, this is a great weekend to go camping. Okay? Let's take our next break. And I got a great video that we took yesterday afternoon, refresh video. We're going to show you some nice grouper. So stay tuned.
Captain's Cove Marina, designed with fishermen in mind. Easy access to the best fishing along Florida's Forgotten Coast. Deep sea fishing, fly fishing from a kayak, cruising endless miles of bayous, bays, and the intercoastal waterway. Count on the captain's crew to work hard to make your day on the water the best ever. Captain's Cove Marina, 1617 Grouper Avenue, Port St. Joe, 850-227-3357.
On down to Blue Water Outrigger, where you'll always find friendly service, fresh and saltwater fishing rods, top of the line men's and women's apparel. Don't forget to pick up your live baits and let us help you with all your outdoor needs. Check out our wide selection of top quality reels and hunting necessities. and everything in between. Come see us or order online. We'll be waiting for you right next door to Piggly Wiggly, Port St. Joe.
Panama City Beach is known as one of the top dive destinations in Florida. Divers Den offers daily dive charters that can accommodate up to 13 divers. Our boat captain is U.S. Coast Guard certified and a PADI dive instructor. We have trained professionals who offer a variety of scuba certifications. Come see us at our 2 locations on Thomas Drive and Tyndall Parkway.
Harold Milling Company, rough and tough dog food. Harold Milling Company builds it. They build hog feed, they build dairy feed, they make chicken feed. They have specialty feeds for rabbits. If you got a worm farm, grandmother used to have a worm farm. Look at the Harold Milling Company. You want to go down and get you, the dog's not running anymore. That's all over with. You want to get that 16% and drop down from the 26% protein. You don't want over to get fat. Harold Milling Company, you can buy it at almost any feed store in the Panama City area.
Okay, we're back now. Before we get into our fishing trip yesterday, again, on 1 week from today now, we'll be drawing for the archery hunt up there in western Kentucky at the Cumberland River Lodge. So you got the rest of this week to get in your entrance and make sure you write archery on it. Here's the address of that area. If you want to look at it, it's Cumberland River Lodge, and it's up there around Salem, Kentucky. There's a phone number there, for a local phone number, but you can just get online and call up there. They have all kind of functions up there and all kind of hunting and all at the Cumberland River Lodge, and we're giving away a free bow hunting trip thanks to the Lovelace family, and we'll be drawing on that next Friday, and I know y'all are looking forward to that. I have a lot of people interested in that on that bow hunting trip. Now, yesterday the water had been so nice outdoor, the weather had been so nice, and I just couldn't resist. Had an invitation to go out on a combination fishing diving trip yesterday. A little bit yesterday afternoon for only a couple of hours. We didn't plan to get outside of land, and we didn't. So I went in with Frank Ansley and his dad Charles Ansley, and they're good outdoorsmen. We put the boat in the water, and we were planning on fishing a little bit and diving a little bit. But we ended up doing the diving, and I sort of stayed on board and kept the boat. When you're diving, you always got to have somebody on board, and we didn't go very far offshore, a couple miles offshore, and in fairly shallow water. I think around 45 feet. And you're not going to believe the size of some of these grouper that they were able to bring back. So I got a little 6-minute video, so I think you'll enjoy it. This is yesterday afternoon, okay? Tim, let's roll this video. All right, Panhandle Outdoors. We're here at Massalina Bayou. Going fishing with Frank Ansley.
Hey guys.
We fished with him before. My dad Charles down here. We're excited. We're just going out for a couple of hours and see what we can do. All right, Charles, tell us what our game plan is this afternoon.
We're going to load up here and head out to the pass. More than likely run down to the southeast, see if we can run up on a little spot or two and shoot a flounder.
All right.
Duck out and get a grouper. Who knows?
Sounds good.
Get the electrical run to it.
Patrick!
Dog seafood.
That's about the only thing I can grab.
Okay.
You can camera roll the coach.
Tell me again, how long y'all been diving? Charles, when did you start diving?
I started in 62, and Frank started when he was about 7 years old. And he couldn't get certified till he was 12, but Mike Gomez at Panama City Diving Center gave him some lessons. And I have to tell you a story about that. Ronnie Groom taught me how to dive. And when Frank come along and said, Ronnie quit teaching. I said, who should I take Frank to get diving lessons? He said, take him to Mike Gomez. told me where it was located. I went out there. I asked for Mike. Here come this big old hippie-looking guy with the wiry hair. Boy, I'm not sure I'm doing the right thing. But Frank fell in love with him, and Mike was an excellent instructor. I'd recommend him to anybody.
That's great. I guess it's changed a lot in the
It
years.
has changed. The equipment has changed. When I started, you had the old two-hose regulators. And we didn't have a vest back then, so
Yeah.
things have really come a long ways. Let's see here.
Got you a little knocker rig set up there.
We're gonna check them out before y'all go down. Huh?
We're gonna see if we can get a nibble. Something other than a red snapper, hopefully. Make one more try.
You got your hook. That might be toothy critter down there.
Uh-oh.
That's not a good sign.
What happened?
Something with some sharp teeth.
You want to go ahead and look at it?
Yeah, let's look at it.
Frank, I think you switch slings with me. If mine breaks, just hand me yours.
Okay. You can catch me, you can have it.
Well, about set. All right, there goes Frank. There we go. That big old jellyfish right over there. We're really not that deep, folks. We're in about 60 feet of water. Not all that deep, and they got some good structure down there. All right, it coming up. Look at here. All right, look at here, folks. What you got there, Frank? That didn't take long. A nice grouper, a nice flounder. Look at here, show that, Frank. Look at there. Look at there.
Grouper.
Somebody tried to catch that one.
But you can see where I caught him.
All right. Well, that's good. That's a good trip there, guys. A couple flounder, some nice grouper. Hey, will everything look good down there?
50, yeah, for 55 feet of water, you can't. It's not bad.
Go, Frank,
Yeah.
take them off in here.
That's a mess of fish already.
You can come right here in the winter, a little north wind,
Yeah.
get you a mess of fish for a fish fry.
Uh-huh.
Only about 2.5 miles off the beach or so.
A couple miles off the beach, folks. You see what size grouper these are.
Well, I'm gonna have a grouper this weekend.
I didn't see one on his stringer, did you?
Well, now you're gonna get back.
That's nice.
Man,
Those are pretty fish.
You saw a lot of snapper down there?
John's
nice snapper. Well, that right there is worth it, Frank.
Yeah.
Don't get another fish.
All right, Frank. What's that? That's a big trigger right there, buddy. Frank, you tired?
I'm tired.
How about you, Charles?
I'm tired.
Yeah, you're a little bit older than Frank, so you
Yeah.
got a reason.
Tired, and I have been warmer.
It is a little chilly.
You know, I just gradually pulled your body temperature down out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good afternoon.
There was
Beautiful day.
There was.
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAM certified Marine Surveyor, And I am certified marine investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing marine surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your business.
The greatest investment we can all make is in the lives of our children and grandchildren.
To help you invest for retirement, handle your IRA rollover, protect your family with life or long-term care insurance, call my dad for an appointment at his new office on Wilson Avenue behind Lowe's. And he'll give you a copy of his most recent book, 7 Steps to Serious Money. For free! Walter Woodrick, your serious money advisor!
On the water or under the water, success starts at C&G Sporting Goods. C&G specializes in fresh and saltwater fishing tackle, floundering supplies, spearfishing equipment, and much, much more. C&G also has licenses, maps, and expert advice on where to go. For over 59 years, C&G Sporting Goods has been the headquarters for the outdoors man. Fishing, hunting, camping, guns, and ammo. They've got it all. C&G, home of the experts, downtown Panama City.
What do you value? The feel of fertile soil? The smell of fresh-cut grass? The pride of an autumn harvest? The belief that it's not really work if you enjoy it? And above all, the end justifies the tractor. Kubota. Power, versatility, comfort. Everything you value in a tractor.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
Welcome back. So you can see what all we're eating this weekend. We all got a mess of flounder and some grouper. Had a good time with them. We got some more. I just sort of made a short video just to give you an idea of what you can do. You know, going in sometime 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon and then taking off and getting back before dark. You don't have to really go out 20 or 30 miles sometimes and do that. Let's take a look at we want to look at our times today. Our Express Lane Fishing Game Forecast. Our fishing times. We're looking at 1:47 a.m. this morning, 1:47 to 3:47, and this evening this afternoon, 2:18 to 4:18, 2:18 to 4:18, Friday afternoon. You know the tide's coming in. It's going to be an excellent time to go fishing and all. Okay. Before we get into our famous Friday fishing forecast by Tarpon Rock Seafood, let's go ahead and get our drawing. Y'all thought I forgot about doing a drawing, but I have not. Our winners today, we have 2 winners. One winner, we get a dozen stuffed shrimp, okay, and the second winner, we get a $20 gift certificate to Tarpon Rock Seafood. So I'm going to stir them up really good, and Perry, go ahead and put the camera on me so they won't think I'm brought to us by Tarpon Rock. I was on the back side yesterday, and they just unloaded a couple of boats backside of Tarpon Rock Seafood when it came up under the bridge. That's what I was shooting. That was a big cobia the guy was holding up, okay? Here's a winner for a dozen stuffed shrimp, and the winner is Mark Bell from Bonifay. Okay, Mark Bell up there in Bonifay, and the $20 gift certificate, and will be Freddie McNeil in Southport. All right, that's 2 winners there. All right, so we got some more winners coming up next week. All right, brought to us by Tarpon Rock Seafood. Now let's get into our famous Friday fishing forecast, and it has been a great week. We'll start here in Panama City, just off the pier. You heard the pier report this week. They were catching, you name it, king, Spanish, pompano, flounder, and really good sized fish. They call bluefish. They caught some redfish off there, and also caught some ladyfish off the pier. So pier fishing has been red hot this week, the whole spectrum. Now up in the bays, I was checking out. I get some good fishing reports. There's always a little nucleus of students that go almost every day. You remember y'all could do that when we could all do that when we were small. All we had to do was just go to school and go home and fish. Kids still do that. And they've had some good luck. Brandon Marshall was on the show yesterday, had some good luck on redfish. One afternoon he caught 8 redfish after school up there in West Bay. So red fishing has been really good this week. The sheephead has been biting around some of the pilings, and also the white trout. So they're catching white trout around some of the bridges, okay? And also another, the flounder. You know, we talked about it the last couple of weeks. This is right in the migration of the flounder. Flounder fishing has been excellent around the pass and as you're going out. And the Spanish have been, saw a guy yesterday on the water. The day before, on Wednesday, he just, they were Spanish. He said there were Spanish almost jumping in the boat. Just all over the place all afternoon. And yesterday, he had caught some more Spanish. He fishes almost every day out there. And a good friend of Frank and Charles Ansley's, and we pulled up beside him on the way out and talked to him. So he's a good fisherman. Also, he's caught some grouper in the bay. Over in South Walton, Bruce Mixon said fishing was good around Grayton Beach. The redfish are still on the east end of the bay. They've caught some nice trout at the mouth of the rivers, and also the pompano are still holed up. If you move around, they've holed up in there. Okay, so up there, when I say pompano hold up, that means they're in the holes right off the beach, and you can get to them by boat, or you can walk along the beach. You find those holes. That's going on over in South Walton now. Over in Carabel, Tony Bass called last night. Our buddy Wendy Colson had gone down from Valdosta to Carabel last week and limited out on grouper. And that's a good sound down there because it had been slow. Grouper had been slow up until this week, but I'm getting some good grouper reports, and we're actually trying to go out grouper fishing soon ourselves. But you saw yesterday the grouper we got right there were within 2 miles of shore, so they're there. The idea is getting them bite now. They were not biting squid last week in Carabel. No cut bait. They were not hitting it, but what they were hitting was live bait. So keep that in mind. A lot of people this time of year, will go with squid and cut bait and all, but live bait was a ticket around Carabel last week for the grouper, and we got a couple more weeks left in grouper season, so I know you want to take advantage of it. On the freshwater side, let's see, I haven't gotten into Mexico Beach and St. Joe. And Blair Morgan talked about pompano fishing at the stump hole was really good. Trout fishing was excellent. I saw a picture on Facebook last night. A lot of nice trout coming out of St. Joe Bay this week. And a couple from Oklahoma came down kayak fishing over there on the backside of St. Vincent Island. Never fished before and caught some nice redfish. And I'm running out of time, folks. Check this online. Go to check out a video online, YouTube video, and also Panhandle Outdoors Online has a fishing report, and we've got some other exciting news. Next week we've got a big week. Got some exciting news be breaking on that Panhandle Outdoors. I've got to get out of here. We've had a great week. We had pompano, we had freshwater fishing, we had grouper fishing, had students on. FWC, it's been a great week. Thank you all for watching the show. Do something good for somebody today. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.